Everything on that's wrong.
Nuh-uh. I think it's right.
No, it is actually right.
Booyah.
All right, so yeah, let's take 317.
Yeah.
Because we're in the 317. Yo.
Right. Left side.
Left side.
And this is roll 1.
It says it's roll. Put the fucking thing down. So,
but it's roll 1. We're doing something special. Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts. This guy didn't do his job. This is Keith. I'm Dustin. Music, bourbon, bribe. Special bribe.
Okay. So, this is an interesting
request.
And one of the most interesting things about it for us is we don't know who the hell sent it.
True.
So
there was no name.
It came with a note.
Yeah.
That had a really interesting request I'm going to talk about.
And a thank you card.
Yeah. But it didn't include the name.
Right.
And this happens sometimes where this is shipped on somebody's behalf, and the only contact information we have is like the whiskey company or the shipper that sent it. And it's not like we can call them and say, who sent this order? Because they're like, I'm sorry, that's private information belonging to our customers.
Right.
And we don't know who the hell you are, so we're not giving it to you.
Yep.
So we have no way of backtracking sometimes who sent something to us.
But thank you.
The plot thickens.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we've never had a request quite like this before.
True. We've done series.
We've done series that were requested on a theme. This is the first time that we've had this particular request.
Yeah, and we've done it. We've done one thing similar before with one song.
Sorta.
Right.
So our anonymous briber requested 3 versions by 3 artists of the same song.
Which we don't generally do.
Well, it's not something we'd ever really thought of. We've usually said, well, we've done that song already. We've reacted to that.
Yeah.
This will be, we don't want to, react twice to the same thing. But as I was reading that and thinking about it, I thought, you know what? This is kind of an interesting academic exercise.
A little bit.
To hear 3 different artists' spins on the same song.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's Move It On Over.
Yeah.
Which all of us, especially our age, Dustin's our age range, we're gonna think about the George Thorogood version, which we are going to react to, even though we both heard it.
I had that on CD.
Yeah. So, but I have a feeling it's going to sound a lot different.
Yeah.
After hearing the previous 2 artists do it, and we're starting
with the OG,
Hank Williams Sr.
So on top of the uniqueness of this request, the bottles that came with it are unique too.
Yeah.
So you're only going to see the first one in this video. You'll see the other 2 in the other 2 videos, obviously.
And without spoiling too bad, out of this triplet of bottles, this is the OG.
This is the OG to match the OG.
You'll understand on the second and third. And by the way, we are going to try to drop these in order.
Right.
So you're going to see them in the order we recorded them. We're just going to do it like a series.
Yep.
So I think without any...
So just real quick.
Yeah.
Because I know you're excited about the song.
Well, yeah.
A little bit. So 100 proof, Yukon Jack, original recipe. I honestly don't know that I've ever had this.
I promise you I have not.
Okay. So I'm going to read the bottle a little bit while we're listening to the song to learn some about it. And I'll get us some poured. What are we listening to?
Hank Williams, Move It On Over.
The OG.
He wrote it.
He wrote it?
He wrote it.
That's kind of cool.
His song.
Thanks a lot, fellas. Thank you very much. And a great big V Gates. In other words, Howdy from Grand Ole Opry to Prince Albert Smoking Tobacco's friends all over the world.
Yes, sir, and we're playing tonight at Berlin's largest concert hall, filled with American boys from your own hometown. On another stop on Grand Ole Opry's globe-trotting tour of the United States Air Force and Army occupation bases here in Europe.
Yes, sir, and they're hanging from the rafters tonight to hear and see them.
Dude, you catch that?
Them talking about where they're at?
They're in Berlin during the occupation after World War II.
I could have sworn I heard him say they were at the Grand Ole Opry.
Apparently, the Grand Ole Opry was broadcast from Berlin in 1947.
Oh. Okay. That's kind of cool.
Person, our Prince Albert Troop, direct from Nashville. So make way for our lean and lanky singing friend, the lovesick blues boy, Hank Williams.
They did not call him a country artist, they called him a blues boy. So back then, Hank Williams was blues.
Interesting.
The lovesick blues boy, Hank Williams.
And that's why.
Blues guitar.
Last night about 10:30, and that baby of mine, she wouldn't let me in, so move it on over. Move it on over. Move over short dog, cause a tall dog's moving in. Well, she changed the lock on our front door, and my door key, it don't fit no more, so scoot it on over. Shove it on over. Move over, little dog, cause the big dog's moving in.
In the doghouse.
All right.
Yeah. In case you didn't get that.
This doghouse here, it's mighty small, but it's better than no house at all. So push it on over, slide it on over, move over, old dog, cause a new dog's moving in. She'll crawl back to me on her knees, but I'll be busy scratching fleas. So scratch it on over, shove it on over. Move over, good dog, cause a mean dog's moving in. Now remember, pup, before you whine, that side's yours and this side's mine, so shove it on over. Drag it on over. Move over, cold dog, cause a hot dog's moving in.
Your timing to do that.
What's
drink
open?
Could
What's
not. What are you
closed?
doing?
What day is today
Make it
again?
stop.
It seems like everyone's
trying.
schedule is
Kill it
hard
with
to predict
fire.
lately.
It's not
well,
dying.
almost every.
There.
Huh. That was unexpected, wasn't it?
The fuck did I just drink?
I did the same thing. Swear to God, you can go back and look at the tape. I was like, what?
All right, let's talk about the song first. Let's
Yeah.
not get shit backwards here.
Yeah.
So,
But the timing of that was perfect. Yeah, that right there. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
so
Sorry.
first off, having heard the Thorogood version,
Right.
I'll take this all day, any day over that.
Yes.
The
But-
blues guitar was just so pure in that.
Hold on. You'll take the Thorogood version that you remember.
At least this far.
Correct. Over that.
Hey, all day, every day.
Right. No, it was. It sounded great.
Like, that's like playlist material for me because that would be a great, like, punctuation mark between all the rock and metal and shit that I listen to just.
Break it up.
And frankly, if I probably need to just get some Hank Sr. albums. Because they'd be
Vinyls.
great background music while I'm working.
Ooh.
Just
Well, but no, you can't do that. You'd ruin the channel.
I would ruin the channel.
We get the request for that.
Too many Hank,
Yeah.
which I find awesome. I'm learning
Right.
a lot. Like, I had no idea Thorogood was covering a Hank Sr. song until we got this request.
That's interesting. That he was blues before he was considered a country artist.
He was a blues artist.
And
Well, as soon as he started playing, I'm like, oh, that's why he's a blues artist.
You could
'cause
hear
that's
it.
freaking blues.
yeah,
Like Delta blues. Well, sort of. Not some Robert Johnson shit, but that was very bluesy.
it was. And so I could see like this. It kind of transported me back to hanging out with my great grandparents. Right, and I'm like, wow, and I wouldn't have appreciated this then because I was too small, but like they had good taste.
Well, for me, it'd have been my grandparents.
Right.
I'm sure they listen to this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had good taste.
Yeah. Well, probably. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming they did. You got to imagine this was probably pretty popular post-war.
That's interesting, isn't it? Like if you think about it, how this was popular not only because it was good, but because it was also there was limited resources.
Yeah.
Right? There weren't that many people out there doing this.
Yeah, it's true. And there was real strict control over what got on the air.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So, really cool song. Like, I'm really glad I listened to that.
Yeah, I'd never heard it.
What the hell am I drinking?
You're drinking Yukon Jack 100 proof original recipe.
Original recipe of what?
It's the original recipe. Can you believe that's 100 proof? Right? But look what it does to the glass. When I was pouring it,
It's like a syrup.
it's like a syrup. He's not kidding. Like when you put it in your mouth, I expected whiskey, right?
This is not whiskey.
It it's syrup.
It's infused with something.
Tons of citrus. I taste tons of citrus.
It's like
An
lemon, orange. Well, lemon.
Yeah.
It's like lemon
Yeah.
schnapps, but at 100 fucking proof.
That's a really good description.
Yeah.
I still get orange though too, and maybe a little grapefruit. There's a lot of citrus in this glass,
Yeah.
and as it rolls, it gets more bitter.
It's really weird.
So,
I haven't decided whether it's bad yet, but it's definitely really weird.
Yukon Jack original recipe is born of rugged adventure, like legendary characters whose name it bears.
Wasn't he a cartoon?
Untamed, fearless, and boldly flavorful, there is no spirit like Yukon Jack.
I'm inclined to agree with that.
So they give you instructions on how to drink it.
Oh yeah, well they say.
They say, enjoy as a straight chilled shot.
Okay, that tells you something.
Or
Or
try snake bite.
I don't know what that is.
Pour 1.5 ounces of Yukon Jack over ice.
Okay.
Add a dash of lime juice.
It's lemon schnapps at 100 proof.
Citrus schnapps. Bottled by Yukon Jack Trading Company in New York. It doesn't give me... Oh, this is a Sazerac product. It doesn't give me...
Any idea what's in this?
Correct.
Yeah, it's infused with something.
It's a syrup.
They put some kind of goop in here.
It's... it's some kind of goop.
You know what's really messing me up?
What?
I think I might like it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'm a little ashamed that I like it, but I
You
think
should
I
be.
like it.
You absolutely should be ashamed. Maybe not because you like it, but for many other reasons. But I could see actually sipping this over ice.
I could see this as liquid panty remover.
Fair. 100 proof. But with ice, it'll cut the syrup.
Yeah. To thin it
Right.
out some. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. It's not.
I'm a little disappointed with myself. This is infused, and I hate infused things.
It doesn't say it's infused.
This is infused,
It's syrup.
and I kind of like it.
It's not bad. It would be a good change up. I couldn't drink it straight like this.
Not for very long.
Right. It's too
Maybe
thick.
one drink, and yeah, it's too thick, too heavy.
Can you imagine?
Feels very sugary.
Yes. Yep. Can you imagine? Ooh. Okay.
I feel like at some point, if I were drinking a lot of this, I'd be tempted to put some vodka in it just to heat it up.
It's 100 proof.
Well, it does not. It's like schnapps. It hides the alcohol extraordinarily well.
It does. It does.
It tastes 60 proof to me. Whatever goop they put in there really hides the alcohol.
It does. And I think the citrus does too, frankly. Can you imagine? Imagine for a minute. Pulling this bottle out of your freezer and then taking a shot of it?
I think when you put it into a freezer,
Uh-huh.
it starts to mutate into something that can't be controlled.
You have a radioactive freezer? Like, what the hell?
I think at low temperatures, this stuff metamorphosizes. Claws and tentacles and teeth coming sideways.
I'm serious. That would hurt.
I'm not doing that.
That would hurt.
Not doing that.
So I can honestly say I've never had Yukon Jack before.
So we've got 2 more coming.
We do.
And we'll, if you guys enjoyed this video, and
keep
probably
watching the
next
series.
2 coming up.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead and give us a like.
Anonymous Briber, thank you. If you
Yes,
want to
thank you.
reveal yourself in the comments, feel free.
Yeah, feel
If
free.
you don't, feel free.
Right. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to listen to and what North American whiskeys we need to try.
That's interesting.
What?
I wonder if this is a North American whiskey.
It says New York.
What is it, whiskey?
I
We don't know.
We don't know what this is.
All right. See you next time.